Hello YouTubers, this is Torcinco with another review. This is for Naruto 667 manga, and it's really getting kind of weird actually because if I remember correctly, like in the last few mangas, I believe it's the last one when Obito all of a sudden has the ability to hold on to Zetsu, the Black Zetsu, even though he used the Rinning Rebirth technique, which is supposed to kill you. He's able to hold on. I don't know, that could be the fact of him still having the Hashirama cells in him or not, but that's kind of far-fetched. But he's also able to, for one thing is what keep constantly is being done in this manga, Naruto manga, is that Obito is constantly evolving further past people who have more power than him. Like first it was the fact that he could beat Conan, who had a foolproof plan on the ability to beat him. Kakashi did the exact same thing, and he was able to immobilize Obito when the moment when Naruto finally was able to knock off his mask. But Conan couldn't. Like I would find her technique to have been far more efficient than what Kakashi did. But hey, whatever. I mean, but moving on. Now Obito is able to basically upscale Madara, who is the Sage of the Six Paths now, like full-blown Sage of the Six Paths, regardless of Obito previously being a Sage. He doesn't have any of the tailed beasts anymore, so I don't see how was he able to overpower Madara to knock him away and even pull out even a portion of the chakras of at least 3 tailed beasts. And for them to show the 8 tails, it's kind of nailing the coffin that yeah, Killer Bee's dead now. I don't know why they're not talking about it. Maybe it's because Naruto is immobilized, and the only reason why Killer Bee had a character was because Naruto was active, and seeing as Naruto's inactive now, which is why they would not say anything about Killer Bee now. But I find it kind of weird. But moving on to 667. We finally get Guy in place, and based on how the three, I don't like using the 3 6s, but the 666 manga, how it ended, Madara claimed that he knew Guy from somewhere, which was kind of like, what? How that has nothing. I mean, I don't get that. Like, I think I'm not sure if there was a typo on that. Probably was Obito's line when he was the protagonist or antagonist in the series, and I guess he by mistake gave it to Madara, but Madara would not know Guy. As far as I remember, he's about 80 some years old, so he would not know Guy. But for him to say that, there's only one reason for him to say that. It had to be some kind of reference to Guy's father, or whoever taught Guy Sensei the gate release technique. Especially considering the fact when Guy activated the 7 gates, Madara automatically recognized and said, "Oh, you're going with blue steam? Like, you're underestimating me if you're not going red steam." So, in reference to that reference, especially considering how this manga ended. Well, before I get to that, let's get to Minato. Minato is, like, I think the least favorite character of the writer of Naruto, because for him to have, like, he had one arm. Okay, he was going with it with one arm. He was still active, doing his thing, but he had his arm cut off with no effort from Madara. And not to mention, he belittled Minato by having Madara kick the arm that had the Senjutsu Rasengan in it to hit Madara. Like, that was a big disrespect to Minato. It's like he really, I think what he's doing is trying to downgrade Minato, seeing as he has no more of the Nine Tails chakra. So I'm guessing Kishimoto's trying to put out that basically now that Minato is resurrected, he's nothing without the Nine Tails chakra. When he sealed the Nine Tails. So I'm not understanding why Minato's having such a hard time battling right now. But for him to be armless now, like he talked about having senjutsu, but he can't really use it for real. So it's really like they're kind of wishy-washy with Minato. It's like he's powerful, but basically he's nothing without his arms, which is any shinobi. But considering the fact that that from what they show in the arcs, like in the young Kakashi arc, how they saw how much of a great shinobi Minato was. Now that he's resurrected, he's basically nothing but a chakra giver. Well, supposedly chakra giver, because he was supposed to give him the Nine Tails to Naruto, but instead they gave that privilege to Obito, who I just don't understand why they continuously trying to revolve the entire. Like I said in past videos, their sole goal is to make whoever's behind the mask of Toby to be the top-notch character in Naruto, and that's exactly what they did. Now that they're saying it as Obito, they're trying to make sure that he knows everything. Like he has the key to defeating anything. Now they're saying he's even powerful than Madara, basically, for him to be able to get that close to Madara and push him away with no effort, basically. It's kind of saying, like, you know, hey, Obito's the new guy. He's the new guy. Forget Naruto, forget Sasuke. You know, I just don't get it. I don't get why they over exaggerate Obito's abilities when he really doesn't have abilities. Like they jump through so many different questions as to how was he able to get all this knowledge? How was he able to get these types of powers that fast? It just doesn't make sense. Now we have Guy Sensei getting in. You know, they got Obito in the other dimension supposedly helping Naruto, you know, get his chakra back, but who knows where that's going to lead. Now we also have this whole scenario with Guy Sensei getting his doing the 7 gates, still not efficient, but it was efficient enough for Madara himself to say he's too strong. Now now it's to the point where they're slowly but surely getting ready to remove Madara out of the scenario for him to be able to say, oh, this guy's way too strong. There's a secret behind this individual specifically, especially considering the fact that they clearly stipulated that it's taijutsu that is his weakness. But if I remember correctly, they only said that the taijutsu would be the weakness of the reanimation individuals. Madara is resurrected fully now. He's rebirthed now. He's not even resurrected. He's an actual human being now. He's not a zombie anymore. So I don't see. Now they're saying that, oh, the Sage's 6 Paths weakness is taijutsu now all of a sudden. It may be another typo, but I'm not sure. But now we finally see whose foot that was next to Sasuke. It was Kabuto. Kabuto finally realized that, you know, the error of his ways, and now he's looking at Orochimaru with detest. He's looking to see, like, what is your goal? Why are you still here? Oh, Orochimaru's still not saying anything, but he's wondering just as much as Kabuto's wondering. Orochimaru's wondering, why is Kabuto there? Kabuto's there to heal Sasuke. But considering the fact that it was Itachi who helped Kabuto understand the error of his ways, now it's more or less you can honestly say that Kabuto's a disciple of Itachi, who's carrying out Itachi's will, which is why now it seems as if Kabuto is going to be the one to protect Sasuke. And it looks like he's still in the mindset of Orochimaru wants Sasuke. So far, we don't know what Orochimaru's goals is, considering the fact he just recently did something to help the alliance with, you know, he pulled out a few snakes to stop, I believe, the big wood statue of whoever's in that the other swirly-faced Zetsu clone, and they left that alone. Like, they just jumped away from that. Like, who was behind that? They showed half of his face pops off, like half of the Zetsu clone's body pops off, and you see there's somebody in there. So now we're wondering, okay, what is going on? Who's in there? Like, they left that alone, and now it's to the point where they're trying to kill off another important character, because from what it looks like, if I remember correctly, the eighth gate is the 8th gate of death, if I remember, and obviously for Madara himself to say, oh no, he's too strong at the 7 gates, and for him to say you have to go red steam on, like, basically to come at me, it's obviously put whoever. I mean, this is one of the reasons why Guy forbid Rock Lee, who saved Guy from getting destroyed by Madara with one of the little black balls. But this is one of the reasons why Guy Sensei forbid Rock Lee to go to the 8th gates, because it kills you. And obviously, that's probably what killed Guy Sensei's sensei, which is who Madara obviously fought before. But from what it looks like, yeah, Guy Sensei is actually finna die now. He's there finna get rid of Guy Sensei, but that's kind of weird, because from what it looks like, from what the whole entire series of Naruto is doing, is they're getting rid of characters who, in my opinion, still have potential to keep moving forward. Like, they got rid of Neji. I mean, that was just crazy. Now they're getting rid of Guy Sensei, which would kind of mess up the entire reason behind Rock Lee's determination to move forward. That's his sensei, who always pushes him to do better. If Guy Sensei's not around, who's going to push him to do better? Ten? And she's out doing some mystery thing herself. So obviously that goes with, she's trying to figure out what was the reason behind these tools being in their possession. So in my opinion, it seems it's safe to say that Guy Sensei is definitely going to get killed. Minato, he's basically useless. Kakashi all of a sudden has an infinite Sharingan, now that Obito's there, all of a sudden that doesn't make sense. But tell me what you guys think. Do you think that they're overpowering Obito to the point of, because they don't have any more ideas and want to just solely put their influence on Obito? Or are they building something up in order to finally conclude who actually is in the Zetsu clone? Does that Swirly Zetsu clone have anything to do with Obito or Obito's origins? Or even if that's even Obito to begin with? Because in my opinion, it would kind of be stupid if the person behind the Zetsu clone was Yamato. It could very well be the actual person who either died at the little tree when Obito was younger, or it could very well be Kagami, like I've been saying throughout my entire videos. But tell me what you guys think, because I think it's starting to get to the point where they're going to kill more people off and give you less answers to the reason why these people are killed and the reason why other people are not even mentioned. So, like, for example, Killer B. But tell me what you guys think. This is Taurus Cinco, over and out.